Hey guys, Banana Luck here and welcome back to another Watch Your Realms video. So today we're back with sort of a tutorial on why limited banners like the Gwendolyn one that happened last Christmas and also the upcoming one with last are essentially 1+1 banners. So before you guys go all crazy on me, hear me out, okay? So right here you can see me summoning for Gwendolyn last Christmas. So if you guys have been watching me since then, you'll be familiar with this video. So we start off with 0 summons, and if you guys recall, the week before that we had a 1+1 banner. So it's easier for me to explain it this way. So we start off with 0, and we're gonna actually switch over to the other banner at 200 summons. Reason being that that's when hard PD actually kicks in. So it's nice that the counter starts at 0 so people aren't confused when I throw numbers around. So the reason why I say that it's a 1+1 is because no matter what you do, hard PD or normal PD, as long as you hit last within that 250 summons, even if your hard PD was at 200 and you hit that last, right, it's gonna reset your PD. So that's why, if I went from 0 to 200 summons and I haven't hit Gwendolyn, or for you it's gonna be last in the coming weeks, you should ideally make the switch to the other banner, which at the time of making this video, from the confirmations we have, it seems like last and arrogance is gonna be the same banner. So it's gonna sort of be a gamble for you. You can try to hit your PD on, the last banner and get arrogance, and then in 250 pools get last instead. So that'll be ideal. But I think the safer bet will probably be 200 summons on the last banner, 20 summons on the 2x banner, maybe get some other legendary, and then you switch over back and try to get last in that other 50 summons. I think that just makes the most bang of the buck. If let's say you have 270 summons to spec. If you only have 250, then it makes a lot of sense to, just summon everything on last instead. So I'm gonna have a diagram here. So you can see the table at the top, that's the ideal scenario. So we pull 200 summons on the last banner, and we decide to hold on. We pull 20 more, we get arrogance, and that doesn't reset our guaranteed PD for the last banner. And then 30 more summons, we get last. That's the best case scenario. Of course, it could go very wrong. You could get last at 220 and then you miss out on the extra legendary per se. So the other situation would be you make the safer bet. You summon 200 summons, you go onto the normal maybe 2x banner if there's one, you pop your legendary there, you return, and then you get last instead with 50 summons more. So that's going to give you 2 legendaries as well, but with 270 summons, but this is guaranteed. But the first one is going to be, a bet. And what you choose is going to be up to you entirely. So yeah, over here we hit 200 summons. You're going to see me make the switch. I'm going to sell some heroes first, free up some space. And then now we're going to head in to actually try to summon on the normal Boreas Orim Cetrum banner. And I'm gonna do singular summons here, just efficiency sake wise, right? Because once you hit PD, the chances of getting a legendary hero goes up with every summon. So doesn't make sense to spend extra resources on that. Better to just pull single summons. And you've seen quite a bit why I don't really like all these 10x banners nowadays, because it doesn't really actually guarantee you the 10x hero. This season of summoning was absolutely terrible for me. I got so many off-banner heroes. So here we go, the legendary, hit PD, and we got broke here. Not a terrible unit to pull, I'll be honest, but just wasn't who I was looking for. But at least you get the chance of, pulling another legendary. Because if I continued pulling on this banner, if I got Gwendolyn, I would have wasted the 250 banner because I was bound to get her within 30 summons anyways. So I hope that explains to you guys why it's important that you actually make the switch to the normal banner when you're approaching hard PD with these limited banners, because if you don't, you're missing out on one extra legendary. And now you're gonna see me hit PD in a while. It's gonna be 30 more summons, and we do actually hit something nice, which you will see in a moment. And I will also, towards the end of the video, showcase how do you actually check out your summoning records. So in case you didn't record your PD, that's a nifty tool that you have now to, check that out. So you can see 240 out of 250, we're gonna hit the legendary, but we also just got another legendary with Brokir about 40 summons ago, 45 summons ago. So yep, it's gonna be a legendary, no surprise there. But the surprise comes here. So we actually hit a Vienna, 245 summons in. Really lucky if you think about it, because we only just summoned a legendary like 40 summons ago on the other banner, and PD is tracked across everything, right? So this was an A2 Vienna for me. A3 will be really good for her, but yeah, this is what we have to work with. And yeah, Gwendolyn is gonna come towards the end after this cutscene. After you press continue, and yep, Gwendolyn's gonna come here. So yeah, that's the guide on how to make the best out of your limited banners. In this case, the upcoming one for last. If you're 0 in a PD, you summon 200 units, pop over to the other banner and summon the remaining 20 so that you hit your hard PD on possibly an arrogance or something better. But let's say you're 100 in a PD, same thing. 100 more summons in, 200 when you start rolling your hard PD, you do exactly the same thing. And then you proceed back to the other banner. So in that case, in 270 summons, you will have gotten 2 legendaries. So essentially a 1+1, almost similar. So yeah, that's the summoning video coming to an end. But we are gonna actually proceed over now to see how you can track your summons. And also, check the summoning record, which is something that's available now. So there's a few ways to track your summons. One that I've done, which is very old school, is just jot down the number of summons you have done since the last legendary. So we did pull for the 1+1 last weekend. 4544 was where we stopped at, and that's where I recorded it. So you can see here, 4544. So that's how I'll track the summons. But now, if you actually go into details, summoning record, you can see your last summon. So that saves you the trouble. You can see Calypso and Lacia. These were my last summon units. And this goes back to 300 summons. So you can actually just go back and see what you summoned last. For me, it was Hex, I believe. It's going to be quite a few pages ago. We did summon quite a lot of epics. It was. Hey, where's my Hex? Did we actually pull for the Hex way before that? I don't think so, right? Ah yeah, here we go. That's the Hex. Yeah, so like for us, it took us about 6 pages of 30, so that was about 180, 190 summons to actually get there. But yeah, this records your latest 300 summons. So yeah, that's how I'll track it. So before you go into the last banner, make sure you do your homework. Check out what were your last legendaries, how many summons ago was that, so you know your PD. So if you're like me, fresh off the PD, right? And what I'll do is I'll summon 200 on the last banner, and then remaining 20 summons, I'll definitely head over to the other banner. Pop a legendary, head back to the last banner, and actually summon 50 more to get last guarantee. And if you're lucky as me, as the Gwendolyn event, you get 2 legendaries, Vienna and Gwendolyn. So yeah, that's what happened for me. So make sure you do that, do your homework before you go into this so that you make the best out of it. I see lots of people not doing this, and some people actually thank me on my Gwendolyn video that I actually did this. And I've been seeing lots of questions coming on Discord for this anyways. So I just thought that I'll make this video to clear things up. Now that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please feel free to subscribe, leave a like on the video. If you have any comments or questions on how this works and you still have things you wanna ask, just feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, and good luck for your summons in the last banner. Goodbye.